Yo, yo, what is up? So, we're gonna continue with some horror shiz. Josh Works, what it do, what it do? What you up to, man? So, I'm gonna work on a key. We need a key. Hi, man, what's up? What you got going on, man? Working on creating, editing, and deleting worlds right now. How about you? How are you, man? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. I'm doing good, but I'm about to work on a key. A good old key. But hell yeah, how's that going? What all have you got done with that? I've only just started with that, so not much yet? Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, well hopefully it's not stupid challenging. Just a bit of the UI design for the world list, oh hell yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm about to model me a good old key. Good old key. Trying to remember how to do that one thing. But the hardest part would definitely be storing dynamic data about the world. Yeah, that's gonna be... Yep, that already sounds like a challenge. Already sounds like a challenge. What was the... Forget how to do the one thing. I think it's duplicate and grab this. Yeah, it definitely is for sure. Yeah, dude, saving some of the saving shit can be absolutely ridiculous. Bridge edge loops. Isn't that what it was? Number of cuts. There we go. It'd be smooth. Somewhat like this. Somewhat Right in there. Just do normal? Yeah. Of course, creating a world in the save game and displaying them is easy, but I also need to figure out how I will also save data in the loaded world when the world changes. Oh, well, luckily I've been learning a little bit about that. Like kind of what I've been doing with my doors. Are you talking about stuff like that? How like it saves if a door was opened, or like it saves items that are in the world and stuff like that? Yeah, it was a little challenging, but I think I got a general idea of how to deal with that kind of thing now. Yeah, but basically you want to store an array of information, and everything in the world needs a unique, identifier of some sort. And then you store all of that information inside of an array, and yeah, depending on what exactly you're trying to store, you may want to do different things depending on the information you're wanting to happen with what is saved. It's a little challenging, but yeah, that makes sense. I'll make a similar approach for sure. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I can try to help, depending on what you're trying to save. But it was a pain in the ass. Thank you, man. Yeah, no problem, man. I think that's pretty good. Go ahead and save this. Items, key. Yeah. I had to get help from Siler to get that fully working. Ben, now I'm over here. You're on the YouTube side now. What's up, Ben? What you got going on, mate? Let's go ahead and apply that mirror. Maybe it's a little loud. Turn that down. We're making a key. We make a key. Ben, get your ass over to the Twitch side right down now.
Oh, Piggy Wiggy.
Who that?
Piggy Wiggy, Piggly Wiggly.
El Gordo. What's up, El Gordo? I appreciate the biddies. I appreciate what you got going on, man. Ben's a trader? Yeah, on the YouTube side. Ben the trader.
That's nasty.
What's nasty? You talking about the doors? We were talking about saving like world, like items, like information about items in the world and their like different states. Like saving that kind of information. But yeah, I guess I'm going back into Door Hill. I'm working on keys. There's still a little bit I need to do with doors. Yeah, that's pretty good. Fine, I'm here. Hey, there he is. I mean, difference is he doesn't have moderator privileges over there. True. True. Kitty does, though. Woohoo, spank bin. Oh, yeah, I have no idea how to do that. Yeah. Yeah, I learned a little bit about it recently. It was a little bit of a challenge. Try not to think about it till I need to do it. Yeah, it was quite the task. I mean, I had to get help from Siler on that one. I got some of it done myself, but some of it I was overthinking and doing dumb stuff with. Is there a program, not Maya, that's good for doing just hair? That's doing this? I don't know. I'm not sure on that one. If there's not, there should be. Blender has new hair stuff. Yeah, I mean you could do hair in Blender for sure. I've been looking and I'm not finding anything that's specific to just doing hair grooming stuff. Fine, Ben, I'll update to 4.1 and you can teach me how to make hair. Oh, 4.1, it's a bitch and a half. I have no idea how to use it. I'm just telling you. Yeah, I mean, I know a little bit about hair, but a little bit, not a ton. Devotee, what's up, Devotee? Best bet for large-scale saving is to serialize the objects and make relevant properties with the save game flag. This would convert the object into a byte array, which can then be loaded in reverse order, maintaining all properties without needing to make large structures. Which are common in a bit of those beginner saving loading tutorials. Yeah, so I can kind of show you like what I'm doing for saving world object information. Let me pull it up real quick. Casey, yo, I just joined, and now now want to go make some coffee? Go make some coffee, man. But welcome in, welcome in. Save and loading is something I'm just procrastinating. Yeah, save and load I recommend to do pretty early, because that way you can just build onto it. Because that shit's a bitch and a half if you do that way later in a game. Fine. I'll do it. Might as well get it done. Might as well get it done. Yeah, I can show you a little bit about how I'm saving and loading, Ben, later if you want. But it depends. I mean, your kind of save system, you're wanting to create saves on creating a character, right? That's a bit more challenging. Did you find any good videos in the end? For the type of save system that you need, there's literally no videos on that. Like, none. None. Yeah, like the video I sent you was sort of it. No. But that doesn't create save slots on creating a character, right? Like, that dude had limited number of slots. That's a big difference compared to creating save slots when creating a character. A massive difference. It changes it up, like, a lot. I have to watch it again? Yeah, that guy had 3 slots, I believe. He had a limited number. Good luck, I'll be there myself in a few months. Save load system? Yeah. Yeah, sadly there's no good there's like no videos on like creating save games, like creating save slots upon creating characters. There, like, I dug and dug around for that and there's none. I did get pretty close to building a save system like that. I just didn't have the loading the information properly working. Okay, so how I am saving like my world information. If I go into my save system, 3 characters, that's fine. In Shrouded you can only have 3. Is that true? Can you only have 3 characters in Shrouded? Maybe a plugin to read through. That's where I go to when there isn't a video. Yeah, I don't know. There might be some stuff out there like that. Probably. As far as I know, yeah. Can you for real only make 3 characters in Enshrouded? 3 characters max? I can look. If you're down to have a limited number of characters, that'll make your life a lot easier. That's for sure. Okay, so I have this save world object data function inside my save game. And right now all we're saving is our whether an item has been destroyed or whether a door has been opened and whether a door has been unlocked. And I'm saving all of these into an array. So if you go into my game instance, I have these functions in here where whenever we call this event, we get an ID from the object and we add a unique to the array of these, and we're pretty much doing that for each one of these. And if we close a door, we remove it from the doors opened array. And then we have these other functions. Check if opened. You get the door open find it in the array. If it's greater than 1, we have a return to check if it's open. I can look. I'll look. Why do I need unlimited? I don't know. I just feel like that's kind of how games like that do it, right? Chars, what's up, Chars? What you been up to, man? Never mind. Yeah, you can just keep creating them, right? Yeah, that's how most games like that do it. They just create a slot upon creating a characters. So yeah, whenever we... This unlocks another after you create a new one? Yeah. That's how they do it, man. It's a pain in the ass. It's a hard one to make, but that's how those games do it. Pretty much any kind of game with a character creator does it that way. Unless you're doing like RPGs. RPGs do it differently because they create... Because like... They create new saves that are just on a list of save slots, so it's pretty similar. You could just like infinitely create like save slots. So yeah, in our... Whenever we interact with an item, we call this destroy item, which was this guy right here, and we add the actor to the array. And we set the item ID, which is a variable inside of here. So if we go and click on these items, I'm manually setting them, but there's probably a way to randomly generate ID or like start the ID from say like an integer of 0. And every item and every time you add an item, you could probably increment the ID or something like that, so that you don't have to manually set the ID. You could do something like that. Jesse, hey Carrie, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you? What you got going on? How's the game going? It's going good, man. We've got quite a bit done. We've still got a ways to go, but it's going good, man. I'll work it out, I'm sure. If not, I'll cry a bit, then work it out after that. Oh, dude, I was in so much pain trying to figure it out. I got pretty close. I just didn't have building the problem I had was building the menu of the save data. So like, you know, when you wanted to like swap between characters or like load from a list of save information, I didn't ever get that part working. But I got everything else working. I had it where whenever you would create a character, it would create a new save slot. And then it stored all that information within that specific save slot. I had all that working. I was just messing around with stuff in Unreal though. Nice. What were you messing around with? But yeah, that's how I'm saving world information thus far. Like objects in the world. How far the Tubby guy got? Pretty far. I mean, we're pretty much done with him other than like his functionality. Let me pull him in real quick. But as far as texturing him, he's done. Oh, he's already in here. I still need to make clothes for him. Not looking forward to that. But yeah, as far as texturing him and stuff, that's done. Mine's going good. All I have left to do now is expand the maps, add the equipment that that's left, and that's it. Oh, badass. Everything else fully working. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're getting somewhat close to the end of our like general mechanics. And yeah, after that it'll be all about like building the level and just working out objectives and stuff. Let me pull in my blueprints, objects. This one? I'm not sure if this is gonna open the way I need to, but yeah, we got a bunch of stuff. We recently added in a ranged cross weapon. Oh yeah, let me, hold on. Oh, we got an error. What is this error? Where's this error at? Why are you not showing me? Player ref where? Base door? We'll figure that out here in a minute. Hold on. They're just... Oh, it's... Let me move this door. Hold on. We got ads. The error on that? Yeah, I think it's just because of where that door was placed. It was wigging it out. But yeah, recently added ranged weapon. This guy. Got our axe. We can break into doors now. Can also close them, reopen them. We got save game. We've got load game. So I can run way the hell over here. Still need to add loading screens and stuff, but got load game. We've got settings menu. Oh, I need to fix this bug. I forgot about this bug. Something with after I load, I can't use this menu. Gotta fix that bug, but yeah, we got settings menu. You can change all this, all of this stuff. Yeah. Maybe I don't know enough about it yet, but then how you learn if you don't try? Yeah, that's what it takes. It just takes doing it. I'll be right back. Gotcha. The Enlightenment. Hey, brother. What's up, The Enlightenment? What you been up to, man? Just trying to play around with enumeration and structures. Nice. Hey, can you put one patch on his eye? That would look so cool. One patch? Maybe. Maybe. Right now, he's gonna have like a shift uniform. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to my key. Yeah, right now I'm working on keys. I need to be able to open doors with keys as well. Rather than only breaking into them. Honestly Bad, the man, the myth, the Carry Chronic. What's up, Honestly Bad? What you got going on, man? What it do? I was on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre earlier. Yeah, I think I noticed you playing that. Hell yeah, how was that game? You know, the usual? Yeah, just hating your life and working? Is that what you're doing right now? Yeah, damn man. Maybe one day you'll be rich. I won't ever have to do it again. No more work. No more work. He was all at the exit, but the gate wasn't open, so I said, I have an idea. And I let the killer kill me, so he had time to open it and escape. Who was at the gate? Your homie? Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I haven't played that game, but it looks like it could be fun. Key. Oh god, not that. Hydrate? Sure. I appreciate the hydrate. Two other victims, yeah. I was like, this is a valid sacrifice? Hell yeah, hey. Sometimes you gotta make the sacrifice. It is what it is. That looks like the key to my heart, Carrie. Good job. Hey, I appreciate. Hey, Carrie, why not put a chainsaw on the Tubby? And he's chasing it around with a chainsaw. Well, he's gonna be a chef boss. So he's gonna have a meat cleaver. We already got his weapon picked out. Let me look at this. How would I go about getting that? Can you, what we was doing, I stood still, and when my friend was opening the gate, he said he heard my victim screaming. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Enumeration instructions are very useful in most cases. Yes, they are. Why is that? We're gonna fix that issue I showed you the other day and even update the engine to 5.4 and I still can't seem to fix it. What? Your package issue? You're still having package issues? Oh no. Dude, that's... Yeah? Oh, dude. That is... I am sorry about that, man. That is... some bullshit, man. Yeah, package issues could be hard as hell. They don't give you good... They need to have better information on how to figure out what the hell your package issue is. This is such a demotivator. It won't even package other projects? Man. And I know you said you tried uninstalling and reinstalling and all of that. Do you have your project backed up with source control? Because what I would say is try to delete your project. Not that I know of. Oh, you should. You definitely should. Did you try to pack the third person project? Yeah, if you try to pack a completely blank project with nothing in it. You're making a key to my heart. I just need eye contact. So you don't even need a key? No key needed? Easy peasy. Trying to think about how I want to deal with this. Definitely not that. Maybe I just make a bull. See what a bull does. Boolean. This? Almost. Kinda. Other than it's not very smooth. But maybe I can smooth that after a boolean is applied. Actually, move to first. Uh-oh. Maybe not move to first. Or before I do anything. Let me duplicate this guy. Something like that. Always open a copy when switching to a new engine version. Uh-oh. Did something happen? What happened? Yeah, I've tried a blank project and it's the same error, so that's... For what I understand, it is trouble reading the file directory from the automation tool or something, but it then shoots an unknown error. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of what mine was saying too, the automation error thing, but that can mean like literally anything. Coffee time, be right back. Gotcha. So the only other thing I'm not satisfied with is like this little area. Right in here could be better. I'm gonna do a complete PC reset, then try reinstalling. See, what I was gonna say is, like, if you could back up your project with source control, try to uninstall everything, find every little file on your PC involving Unreal Engine, and getting rid of them, and then reinstalling. Have you tried to verify yet? Because I know I mentioned that the other day, like trying to verify. Okay, so let me just undo this now that I know that this area should be fine like that. And let's try to get this area right here a little better. Not gone yet, ARM. I would personally use that as a last resort always. You talking about like resetting everything? Yeah, I tried to verify and it came back with no issues. Man, I don't know. Honestly, something isn't reading right because C++ is just such a broken language with file directory. The whole PC, yeah, that's definitely seems like a last resort kind of thing, but I don't know, man. Package errors could be a pain in the ass. So much can go wrong with a package, and it's so bad about giving you giving you the information about what actually is wrong. Like my error, all I had to do to fix my error was change the name of the project. Well, automation tool is C#, not C++. Is it? Oh, well, yeah. No, I'm fine. Just saying as a general practice, yeah. Yep, definitely. Okay, so what I need here is this guy needs to let's pull this guy right here. This guy can come in more like this. That's a bit better. I had a problem with automation tool. It was a problem in the code and I had to change that manually. It could be a similar issue you're having, but if it's happening when packaging, might not be. Ben, did you have that problem when packaging or building from source? When I was getting my error last week when I was trying to package, it said it was It was throwing out the same thing. It was saying automation tool error. I think it just says that shit. I think it just says that when you get an error on a package. Because I feel like every time I've gotten a package error, it says that. So I don't know if that's the best line to be reading from. There's probably another line somewhere in your error that's going to give you better information. Try reinstalling some drivers and .NET sources, and maybe that will fix it. Maybe. Did you ever try changing the name of your project? That's what fixed mine. Yeah, give it a go. Might work. I'll be right back anyways. Gotcha. Yeah, this guy needs to come in a little bit. That's pretty decent. And duplicate that. Throw that guy over there. And now to unwrap this damn thing. How many polys is this damn key? $18,000 triangles for a key. Holy shit. Very nice key though. Let me see what I get on a smart unwrap. I get an idea how I should go about unwrapping this. I need the checkerboard thing. How do I get the checkerboard thing? Maybe not that. 3D Attic, you need to have it unwrapped, otherwise it won't be checkerboard. Well, I just did a smart unwrap on it. Right? Yeah, we have a smart unwrap. I just forget how to get the checkerboard little thing up. What's up, 3D Attic? What you got going on, man? Material preview? This preview? If you have any checkerboard texture, just assign it as color input. I thought there was a built-in one. Isn't there a built-in one in Blender? Not sure. I thought there was. Maybe not. Try choosing the image. Let's see. Image texture. Open? I have a few, but they were with add-ons. I swear there was one built in. It's check texture, not image. Oh, is that what it is? I have to get something in here called checker texture. Yeah, here it is. Right. Yeah, they do have a built-in one. I thought so. Appreciate it, Ben. Okay. Manilo came to help? Yeah, I knew there was one in here. I just didn't remember where the hell it was. Yeah, now I'm just straight up not sure to where to go with the unwrap on this thing. It's an odd shape. Back to hell. I see the auto unwrap just straight up cut it in half right here. Yeah, those UVs are not good. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get a better one. This is just a strange shape. Yeah, that was the auto unwrap, what it gave me. Yeah, like cut it right here, it cut it right here, it cut it right here, and it cut it at the end. Is it difficult to learn Blender to do things like this? It can be. It depends. You know, different things are going to be more challenging to different people. I'm feeling like I could make this whole entire length right here one big island, right? Probably. Maybe. Maybe. But yeah, just learning like basic modeling isn't too bad. It's not too bad. Vitjarin just subbed. I appreciate the sub. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. No, Blender is the easiest software to use. There's absolutely no head bashing on walls at all. Yeah, none at all. You will have an easy breezy time. Guaranteed. Nah, it depends. Like, Blender isn't the hardest thing to learn. But it's not too hard. Yeah, it's not too bad. This is the hard part. Damn unwrapping. Let's see what I get on that. Oh, I didn't even unwrap. Why not? It didn't change shit. So I see it cut it right here and right here. That didn't change shit. Aaron told me about this? Who's Aaron? Also, welcome in, welcome in. It did change it, but it didn't change any of this right here. You make it sound impossible, Gordo. It's not impossible. Yeah, it's not impossible. It takes time like everything. Yeah, it takes some learning. Just takes some learning. Oh, we need... Oh, I didn't cut these at all. Okay, so maybe I just need...
Hello, motherfucker.
Why does a key have to be so weird? Who dat? Josh Works, welcome back, welcome back. I think modeling is easy in Blender too, but what? Thank you, man. Hell yeah. How's the coffee? Martin needs to improve a lot, but I know how to use Blender very well. My UV unwrapping needs to improve. So I'm just straight up not sure where to go on this UV. On this unwrap, it's all big one thing, but very odd shape. Guard's great, Ben. Shut the fuck up. Oh, I thought you knew his name. I'm so sorry. Oh, you're good. Yeah, I have no idea who Aaron is. I think modeling easy in Blender too, but I continue confused about optimization and painting. Painting in Blender. Nah, needs work. This clown we watch has really got me. I like the realistic art. I don't know about all that. because on this one I'm stumped. God, it just chopped all of this shit, man. Stylized is fun and all, but really I'm not happy if it don't look like something out of SOT. And it never will. SOT? What is SOT? I am back. UVs are hell. UVs are hell. I mean, some UVs are worse than others, but this is one that confuses me. Shapes like this are strange. Shapes like this I shit the bed on with UVs. Sea of Thieves? Oh, Sea of Thieves. Right. Maybe? So the unwrap is changing, but the checkered texture is not at all. I don't know if this checker thing is the best thing to look at. Are there any checkers on bridge? You can change the scale of it? I mean, it's not, it hasn't changed at all though. Like, if I do a smart unwrap, yeah, the checker texture just straight up doesn't change. Even with my unwrap. Do live unwrap? Live unwrap. What you talking about? Alright, that's creating and displaying worlds done. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It's not changing. Let's saving them and loading them? Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Good news, everyone!
Your beard is missing. Ben, did you steal it?
Dude, just give me the key. Alright. Do you mind if I watch? Because I would like to see how you approach unwrapping a thing like this. Because I am not sure how to unwrap something of this shape. Also, I appreciate the sub, Kamiko. Thank you. Where you been at? What you been up to? Key. There we go. I'll unwrap it for you. I appreciate it, man. I'm good with basic shape unwraps. Everything but one big ass shape confuses me. Yeah, that's fine. Hell yeah. Alright. Let me pause this music here and catch up real quick. Can you see me the project? Thanks. What project? Oh, F's good, good. How is you all? I've been working in entertaining family again. Finally got a weekend to myself. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! Yeah, we've been missing you. Alright, let me hop into the chat here. Let me get off a different screen with not a naked lady. Hold on. Okay.
Send it on over.
Alright, let's see. I should be able to just send it here, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Pop it.
Yeah. Small enough to send. Cool. We like naked ladies here? Yeah, but Twitch doesn't. She's censored? She is censored. So it is fine.
Yeah. Discord won't let me post pixelated breasts.
Yeah, it just like... What it do? It like automated, like saw that there were boobs?
It's an automated thing that says, hey, you're trying to post pornography. I'm like, not really. But the funny thing is it let the male post just fine.
Yeah, but I don't know. I guess it knows what boobs are.
That's sexist. All right.
But there are 18 plus Discord channels with corn? Is there? Maybe it's some kind of setting you have to turn on or something.
Server specific. You can actually set the permissions.
Oh, yeah, I guess I just don't have those.
This is gonna be the key. Okie doke.
Alright. So, okay, looks like I got the end, right? You're doing the same thing there. I did that. Looks like I wasn't on a bad track then. So far, I'm doing the same thing. Oh, I didn't do that.
Remember, you want to hide the seams.
Yeah.
At least as best as you can.
Yeah, just try to put them in places that are not super noticeable.
Oh, but this one.
Yeah, this is where I was stumped. Like the very end down there.
Yeah, for this one, we're gonna do this.
Okay. So that's what the auto wrap did, but it like cut it in multiple spots.
And then we're gonna keep this seam at the bottom.
Okay, I think that's what I did there. I think I did everything the same except the very end. And the little actual parts that come out of the key.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of have to make a decision between stretching. That's fair. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay. Optimize this.
This is this that UV software thing you got?
Yeah, Rhizome UV.
Yeah.
Let's check. See that? That's how it should look.
Yeah, my checker thing in Blender literally was just not changing. I think it's broken. Another broken thing in Blender.
And then key.
Hell yeah, I appreciate it. So I wasn't that far off.
Yeah, it's just I don't know why. Blender's not a. I mean, that's the issue with a program that does everything. It doesn't specialize in anything.
Yeah.
Let's see. Will not let me chat. Here, let's see if I can just send it directly to you.
Yeah, permissions on this chat might be broken or something.
Yeah, let me send it here. Boom.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Now you can substance it.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you.
No problem.
Hell yeah. Alright, got that. Yeah, so I think the only differences was how I did the end of here and how I did the end of the little parts that come out
It's
here.
also the texel density and stretching.
Yeah, well, I think that's just because in the shader editor here, I'm using the checker texture thing. Like, I bet if I threw a different texture on here, it wouldn't look like this at all. Like, if I just threw a brick texture on here, it wouldn't. I think the checker texture thing is broken in some kind of way. Because, like, the smart UV unwrap and my unwrap is given the same result. And it should not. Even if I clear all seams here, I bet it does the same thing. Yeah, I think that this thing's broken.
Is that the updated key?
No, this is the new one. Or the one that I was doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I tried bringing the updated key in and then comparing. Yeah, I don't know. It's like Blender tries to fit all of the UVs within the one-to-one space, and the only issue with that is that it doesn't maintain texel density, and it starts stretching in all sorts of different funky ways.
Yeah, I have an add-on that where you could set the texel density. Here, I'm gonna grab just like a brick texture from Bridge. And I bet this does something different. I bet it's just this thing is broken in Blender. Oh, I'm not signed in. Oh. Hey, hide my stream. Why does it log me out all the damn time?
That's exactly why I got a program like Rhizome, is because I'd rather not fuss with all that.
Oh, sign in with Epic. Here we go. Yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass.
And it's quick.
Yeah, and that one was pretty cheap, right? What'd you say, like 30, 40 bucks or something?
Yeah, it's not that crazy.
Why the hell does Epic sign me out? I literally just signed in like yesterday or something.
Right tools for the job.
And now it's just straight up not signing in.
On what?
Bridge.
Are you signed out of your Epic Game Launcher?
No.
Yeah, then it shouldn't do that.
Yeah, it's just giving me a blank screen when I try to sign in. Code must be a string. It's breaking. Yep. I sign in and it just goes to a blank screen and does nothing. Damn bridge is broken or something right now.
Is it open in your system tray?
It's opening the sign in thing, and then I sign in with my email, or I click the sign in with Epic Games, and then that brings me to a screen that says sign in with the email, and then I click that button, and then it just opens a blank screen that does nothing.
Are you going through the website or the app?
The app.
Hmm.
Let me try to
Yeah, that's
restart. Yeah, let me try to restart bridge. It's just breaking. Force shut it down in background if it's open. Don't think it is. I literally just signed into the app like yesterday. Like, why would I be signed out now?
Oh, he times you out.
That's annoying as hell. I literally just signed into the app like yesterday. Like, why would I be signed out now? Okay, it's doing the same damn thing even after restarting the app. Let me try to just type in my damn login. See if that changes it.
You need a texture.
Yeah, something that's not that Blender checker texture,
Okay.
and see if it does the same damn thing.
Let's see if this one will come across. Mm,
Yeah, something that's not that Blender checker texture, and see if it does the same damn thing. Okay. It let me sign in that way. I guess the email thing is broken.
I was gonna say yours a concrete.
Yeah, let's see. I finally got in. Let me just grab this guy right here. Check my export settings. Blender. Export. I should have it now. Alright, so if I throw this brick on here, let me look at the smart UV unwrap. It's that. If I do my unwrap failed to solve one island. Oh, that might be the issue.
My
Okay.
guess is you'll probably end up getting the same results as you do with a checker.
Yeah, it wasn't UV. It was not unwrapping it because there was an unwrap failed on one island. I'm guessing that's. Oh, I cleared seams. That's right. Let me undo. Get my seams back. And here. Oh, my seams are just gone now. Okay. Well, no way of testing it now. Unless I saved. Did I save that? Nope. Oh. Nope, I didn't save that. Okay, yeah. No way of testing it. Well. Oh, wait a minute. That's... Okay, yeah. Nope. Yep, it's broken. Or it didn't save. But either way, I appreciate it. I'll just texture the one you sent.
No problem. The struggle is real.
Yeah, gotta save. There we go.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun on the bun.
Saddam367, I appreciate the follow. Thank you, thank you. Never mind, this checker thing is broken for me too. Is it? Ben says the checker thing is broken for him too.
Hmm. I guess that's another win for 3ds Max, isn't it?
I guess so. I normally don't use the checker thing, but I was just gonna give it a shot. I normally just bring in a texture from Bridge and check it that way. Oh, I figured out the Udemy thing. So for like texturing the character, I had to check this use UV tile workflow and preserve UV tile layout per material and enable painting across tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to check that thing open.
I know it's capable.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to end up using the same workflow too.
Yeah, that's what I had to do. I had to just tick that thing on.
Let's see the key.
It's in here. Now let's check it on the bake. So I actually have a question about this anti-aliasing in Substance. What exactly is this anti-aliasing like chain of the super sampling doing?
As far as baking or
Yeah, on the bake.
preview. So
I guess on the bake, yeah.
Yeah, so basically what it's doing is it's reducing it's subdividing the pixel depth so
Okay.
that it appears smoother on the bake.
Okay.
So if you have none, you'll get a little bit jagged edges on the bake because it's basically not anti-aliasing.
Okay.
And then when you do the upsampling, it actually will divide out those pixels and smooth them out as a kind of a dithered blend across it to try and minimize the appearance of jagged edges.
Yeah. Yeah, I've tested pretty much every anti-aliasing size. I've started using super sampling 16 because 60.
I always just do that.
So
That's
yeah,
default.
I was doing 64 and it was like making the bake take super long.
Yeah, when it bakes out ambient occlusion and thickness maps, that takes the longest for baking. And
Yeah, I've noticed ambient occlusion takes a really long time.
it's based upon your GPU.
Yeah, strangely enough, I textured the mouth of the mouth of that big monster character that El Gordo sent me. And the bake on that took longer than baking the body and stuff. I think it's just because there's like so many like separated parts in like the mouth and eyes compared to the body. Like the body is just the face, the arms, the legs, and the body, I believe. And the eyes and the mouth had like
Tongue and
the
teeth.
yeah, tongue, the upper jaw, the lower jaw, the eyes, the like eye occlusion, tear line, however the hell you say it. It had a bunch of different parts on it. So
Cool, you can both tell me to load up a CC4 character because I'm struggling yet.
uh-oh, we did get a weird thing on the bake.
Check the UVs again. If you can turn on like a UV and 3D view.
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Substance, yeah.
It's right on the this part right here. Somehow, but it doesn't look like it's overlapping anything.
It's probably
Oh, I wonder if there's.
did you did you turned on use low poly as high poly
Yeah,
during the bake?
yeah, yeah. I normally turn that on.
Turn on the wireframe in your preview if you go up to your display properties, in the upper right corner.
Upper right corner. Display properties. Is it this?
looks like a
Display
norm.
settings.
Yeah, and then scroll down and then tick on wireframe.
Let's see. Show mesh wireframe. Oh, that's just like outlining the wireframe of it. I bet it's something to do with this part being bulled out. Is it
My
no.
first inclination is that it's a. Can you zoom in on the 2D view with the wireframe enabled? If I was to guess, I think it's a normal issue, and I think the reason
Oh,
it's a normal issue is because you don't have a beveled edge. You have a straight hard edge
yeah.
cut out, and not only that, but the geometry. Okay, so if how can I put this? The geometry where you cut out the edge.
Mm-hmm.
Get an up close look at that right there. Okay, yeah, just like that. All right, so I'll draw what the issue is. If you're going to cut out geometry, you need an edge which continues. Otherwise, you're going to get errors. So there should be a continuation of the lines this way.
Let me see.
And you should have had beveled edges, close to you. So it's causing normal errors and stretching.
Oh, so you're saying I should like cut in there?
Yeah,
like
you
from
should,
one end into the other end?
The mesh should continue
Yeah.
the whole way, but what you want to do actually is let me find a video real quick that I think you should see because it's going to help you out greatly when you're facing this sort of issue with modeling.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Bulls can cause all kind of issues because that's all I did. I just bulled out this little chunk.
You'll actually want to fix the geometry. In that, let's see how far back this was. I think
Yep, this UV checker box is trash. I'm done. Yep, well now I know not to use that damn thing.
Wish I knew what it was called. Ah.
It used to update, right? Or did I dream that? I think so. Pretty sure it did.
See if I can find it here.
I went on 3.5 and it wasn't working on there too. Yeah, I'm on 3.6 right now and it's not working.
Some Boolean.
I went on 3.5 and it wasn't working on there too. Yeah, I'm on 3.6 right now and it's not working.
Uses a lot of plasticity. Trying to find something that isn't ZBrush related because that's not going to help you.
Yeah, I have ZBrush.
Do you?
No.
Okay.
I wish I did.
Let's see here.
I'm never updating Blender again, man. I can't even use auto rig now. Too, lots of errors. You can have mine. Yeah, Blender 4.1 is kind of a downgrade. Blender 4.1 is kind of dog shit. Or whatever it's on 4.2. Did they update to 4.2? I forget.
Mm-hmm.
Blender 4.1 is kind of a downgrade. Blender 4.1 is kind of dog shit. 4.1.1 I'm on. Yeah, I think I forget what the hell I'm on. I think it's 4.1, right? Let me look. Yeah, 4.1. I'm using 3.6 right now, but yeah, I don't like a lot of the changes in 4.1.
So hold on. Let me do a new project. I think I can replicate what he was doing real quick. Let's save this project.
I'm using 3.6 right now, but yeah, I don't like a lot of the changes in 4.1. What the hell is going on here?
Take a bit to save. I'll open this in Max and I'll show you basically what you want to do.
Okay. Hydrate, sure. That's the latest one at the moment, 4.1.1. Yeah, I knew they had like another upgrade, like after, like another upgrade. Hey, Carrie, why you use Substance and not Mixer? Cause you could definitely do way more with Substance. Clamp is on. I think I just had a. I didn't actually connect it. Is what happened. I cut in a wrong spot.
Just a moment. This is a big file. It's saving.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I used Mixer for a while, Mangaruki, but yeah, you could just do way more in Substance Painter. It's a lot easier to use too.
Yeah, Mixer's pretty good if you want to do like a quick down and dirty texture change.
Yeah. But yeah, you're pretty limited in what you can do in there though. Like you could definitely do way more in Substance. And it's easy. Substance is easier to use.
Versatility.
Yeah. Like anytime I used Mixer, I'd be struggling to get even slightly close to the result that I wanted, but in Substance, I was like getting what I wanted out of it within like a few days.
Mm-hmm. Gotta get the workflow down there. Okay. Well, this is new. Let's load in the key.
Substance painter is the bee's knees. I hate all this stuff, man. What do you hate? Hmm? Yeah. Always fighting something? That's game dev, man.
Yep. Welcome to game dev.
Yep. Game dev is a big old struggle.
Okie dokie. So, first thing I would do, let's fix this real quick. What are we at with this key? Oh, it's so tiny. Oh yeah, Blender. Jesus.
Good old
Alright,
Blender.
so-
And that's that and in Blender that's probably huge compared to like my mannequin that I pull in.
Yeah, so let's do a symmetry fix on this like that. Get rid of what you had there before. Collapse 2. And then what we're going to want to do is we're actually going to take these. Inset.
See, that's what I tried to do at first was inset it and just kind of like pull it in, but then I don't know, it wasn't working, so I pulled it out.
And then I'm going to do a soft selection.
See, that's what I tried to do at first was inset it and just kind of like pull it in, but then I don't know, it wasn't working, so I pulled it out.
And do a bend.
Okay, that's something I don't think you can do in Blender. Not that I'm aware of.
Like that.
Okay, that's something I don't think you can do in Blender. Not that I'm aware of.
Now you still have your key ridges, but
Yeah.
if you see the topology is not broken.
Yeah, it keeps it. Yeah, and this is, what is this in, Max?
Yeah. Why do you pay that much money for Max, boy?
Well, that's one thing. You can't
There
do
you go.
that thing right there. I don't think you could do that in Blender. Not that
I
I'm
think
aware
you
of.
can. It's just it's different.
Not that I've
Let's
seen.
make sure. Hold on. Make sure.
Why? What did he do? He just took the topology of those specific faces and bent it.
Let's do weighted normals. Get this key smooth again. There we go. Collapse 2. Export this back to key. Yes. Now we gotta fix our UVs real quick. So grab Rhizome. But you can see when you have the right tools how fast you can get. Okay.
You can. I don't know how, but Blender is the best, so you can. Yeah, I don't know. I've never seen anything like that done in Blender. I'm gonna definitely look into it now, though. See if there is a way of doing that in Blender.
There you go. And
Right tools equals a shit ton of money. Yeah, you're not wrong about that.
well, like I said, what's more valuable to you, money or time? Maybe your time is money.
Yeah,
For
but
me, I can make a lot more money doing work rather than.
yeah, but if you're broke to begin with, it's just straight up not an option.
Yeah.
Like my situation, I damn sure don't have money for Max. Not right now,
Oh
at
no,
least.
no, yeah. I doubt anybody would have money for Max. The only reason I can use it is because it's a tax write-off for my.
Yeah.
Check our UVs. Looking sexy. All right.
Hell yeah, I
And
appreciate.
then go back to our downloads.
Oh, we talking about work? Only person getting railed is me. Honestly, Bad's getting railed at work.
There you go. Now,
Hell yeah.
try baking that.
I appreciate. All right, let me grab this guy. Let's just do a new in here key right here. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna see if there is a way of doing that in Blender, because if there is, that would be much better than bulling out an area. Because bulls
By the
always
way,
screw up the topology.
You can do all of that in Unreal. You can bool out those shapes if you want to.
Yeah, the bull, but the bull, does the bull in Unreal break the topology like it does in Blender?
No.
It would-
Unreal's amazing.
It would do exactly what it just did in Max.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, maybe I should have done it in there. Instead of bulling stuff out, maybe I just take stuff in there now.
There, you can bake that.
There you go. Anyone know anything on Ornatrix 3ds Max? I've heard shit on 3ds Max. Ornatrix, what is the Ornatrix? Engineer, hi. What's up?
Electrics.
Blender's amazing. Stop it, I will cry. I mean, Blender is good for being, completely free.
Oh, for hair.
Oh, is
Burn
that a
hair.
hair thing? It's for hair?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, he was at. Do you know anything that's really good for hair? Like, you use ZBrush for hair, right?
Yeah. If I'm going to do hair generation, generally I'll do the nanomesh fibers for hair. But I mean, if they've got a tool that works really well, I mean, this may be shit. That's loud. I mean, if this tool works, then having extra tools in your toolbox, it's always nice.
Okay, there we go. Yep. No weird
Yeah.
bake in that spot.
This actually looks pretty good. Does a mesh helmet and then generates fibers off of that, and then export as
Let's see.
Alembic file.
Oh. It's just showing my screen, my stream.
And grooms. But here's the other thing: is that Unreal is going to have its own hair editor. I think it already does in a way.
I know you can. There's an experimental thing of where you could turn particle hair into hair cards in Unreal.
Mm-hmm. I believe you can fully generate and style hair Alembic files in Unreal.
Can you?
Yeah, I mean they're slowly turning the engine into a one-stop shop, basically.
I like to use Blender for hair, but it is just the banana style hair. Works better for Toon and anime style. Yeah, I mean you could do particle style hair in Blender as well, but I don't know. I think general like what do they call it in Unreal? They don't call it particle hair. They call it the other thing that isn't hair cards that like all the metahumans use.
Yeah, it's Alembic file.
Yeah, it's an Alembic file, but there's another name for it. I'm just brain farting on what it's called. I don't know. It's the one that uses particles though, and not meshes. I don't know if any games actually use that because it's so expensive. Or at least most places that I've read, it's recommended to use hair cards in it, like a game setting.
Hmm.
This hair grooms? Is it just called a groom? I don't think it's just called hair groom. I forget what the hell it's called. Oh, you're send me a video here. What is this video? Hey, it's Gorka.
What's up, guys? Welcome to.
It's Gorka. Good old Gorka.
He's excited. He's got a new PC.
Who Gorka?
Yeah,
He got a new PC?
he got a new PC. So I guess I can forgive him to an extent because everything he was trying to do was on subpar hardware.
Was it? What was his PC before, do you know?
Potato.
So like my PC.
Yeah. Because I guess now he's got his new PC. He's like, oh my god. I knew it was good, but I didn't know it was this good.
Yeah, I just need to go Gorka route and just start making a shitload of tutorials on random stuff.
Finish the Souls like. At least get to enemy.
Yeah.
One enemy, and then I think you could call it good. I mean, people can figure it out from there.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, which actually not too well. To get to an enemy though, we got to finish inventory and equipment and be able to attack. But we're almost done with the inventory part. Then it's equipping and all that. But I don't know. I mean, I could still make other shit on the side too. While waiting to finish Souls like. Which I was gonna make a combo attack system tutorial the other day, but it was like I had some problems. I was trying to grab some animations from Mixamo, the stuff that everyone could use, but Mixamo Converter was broken. So I just didn't make the video. I think it's just broken in 5.3, I'm guessing.
You can actually just use the two-handed. Did you get the pack Now let me look up what it was.
A pack from Mixamo?
No, there's an Unreal pack. Hey, why am I signed out?
Did it sign you out too?
Yeah, they must have been updating something.
Try to Ben, we won't care to get the YouTube money. Don't, I wouldn't. People do better by breaking off to many topics. I've seen it happen. Well, if that's the case, he needs to jump around. Yeah, I think I am gonna start making some other random tutorials, like hop between the Souls tutorial and some other stuff. Because I feel like some other stuff would probably get more views than the Souls tutorials.
It's time to make a Doom FPS.
Doom FPS tutorial.
How many people would? Oh, I'm sure a crap ton of people would be into that. There we go. Okay, so it's called Close Combat Swordsman.
Oh, Close Combat Swordsman. Do I have?
In your content.
I don't have Close Combat Swordsman. It's on Epic?
Yeah, it should be free still.
Let me look. I mean, I have animations for those kinds of, you know.
But this has, like, I think everything that you would need for combat, for a two-hander at least.
Close Combat Swordsman? Nope, it's $60. Talking about the Gertz?
Oh.
Is it from Gertz?
It's this one.
Yep, that's Gertz. Yeah, that's $60.
Oh, you didn't get it. Well, it was free.
Nope. When was that free?
Hell if I know.
Was it free for the month?
I know it's free though, because it's in my content.
Yeah, but it's scary to be good and sexy. Yeah, it was. Damn, yeah, I didn't get that one. I do have some other animations though. For combat stuff, so I'll probably just snag some of those for when I go to make that video. People can get their own animations. I'll just show how to do the code.
Yeah, that's really all you need to do.
But I try to use stuff that everyone can use because people are like, "Well, I want those animations though." When they watch the video.
Good news, everyone!
Megaruki just subbed. I appreciate the sub. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. F ads, literally? Aw, oh, dude, I know. Ads are the devil. Like, straight up. But I appreciate it.
Where's your old key reference, Carrie?
My reference? It was on Blender. I do have this cat right here. It's like silver with like some rusty parts on it. Let me try to find another metal. Sure, we can do it that way. Metal. It was showing me ads. Sorry, I missed a bunch. You're good. Oh god, he's doing it again. Doing what again? Yelling at us for not using references.
Mm-hmm. There you go. See this?
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to go for. Would that be like brass?
So what you've got is you're going to do a base metal, and kind of match this. I mean, you could do the vintage key. Yeah, you could probably do a brass base there. And then from there, you would do
I don't have any brass,
a
apparently.
steel or aluminum might work well for the edges.
I have bronze. You think bronze would work?
Bronze could work too. And then you could also sample the color. So this has a lot of texture in it. So I'd actually build up your base metal first.
So like base is bronze?
Yeah, you could use that. And then there's if you look on the weathering, there's actually a lot of this spotting going on. So what I would do is then I would make a new fill layer. And I would put the color on multiply. And then I would do a mask, a black mask, and I'd probably put a texture into that mask and then scale it down to start getting some of these little texture variations.
How do you add a texture on a black mask? Just another fill layer on the black mask?
You right, so yeah, go ahead and do your fill layer.
Yeah, I got
to
a
multiply.
I got a fill layer, it's multiplied, and I got a black mask.
And then single out the color channel.
Single out the color channel. Oh, on the basic thing?
On your fill layer. Right click and go add fill. Yeah. On your black mask.
Add fill. Yeah, this just gives me grayscale.
Yeah, then you go over to you can clear your filter on your materials there and instead look up texture.
And just find like some
On your
cloudy noise.
assets- Yeah, in the assets panel on the left, clear your bronze filter out.
Oh, it is cleared. Yeah, I'm on the
Yeah,
texture
and-
thing now.
Okay, yeah, I'm a little bit behind you. And just type in grunge, find a grunge texture and toss that into the grayscale.
Grunge. Yeah, that gave me a little something. I need to change some of the things on that bronze that looks like shit. Oh, there we go. Something like that. Right? It's kind of what you're talking about.
Yeah, and then you'll just kind of, you can manipulate the tiling of that grayscaled texture. And you're basically just trying to get close to this reference image. And you can actually you can only single out, or you can just single out like the color channel so that you're not getting a change in roughness and specularity and all that stuff in your additional layer. So you're just getting the color.
Yeah. Tiling.
Oh, Piggy Wiggy! Ha ha! Piggy Wiggy, Piggly Wiggly!
Marius, I appreciate. Oh god, Marius, hold on. What up, Marius? Where you been? Ooh woo, Piggy Wiggy. What up, Marius? Man's been gone forever and he comes back with a piggy wiggy. Hey man, I see the beard is back. Somewhat, not really. What the hell was that? That's Marius
First thing
doing
he
his
does
thing.
jumping back is
He's gotta get the ooh woo in. Okay, so you said
yeah. So
something
you
like a
can
metal
build up-
edgeware.
Yeah, so that you
Oh,
can
well.
work on building that up, and then for the edge where
There's a
I would
generator for
toss
that, right?
something in there, like toss a fill layer in at the very top. That's like if you have an aluminum base, doesn't need to be a smart material, but just an aluminum material.
I don't think there is metal. There's no kind of aluminum. There's metal brushed. Is there aluminum texture? No.
Yeah, there should be a metal.
Oh, there's aluminum smart material, but there's not an aluminum regular material.
Oh, you don't have
Aluminum-
a material library.
I mean,
Well,
I got base stuff plus the
use-
smart
use the
materials that
metal
I've made.
brushed and just turn off the normal and height.
Okay. Metal. Brushed. And then you said turn off the
The normal and the height channel.
normal and the height. Those are off.
And then add a black mask, and then you can add a smart mask onto that as
Black
for
mask.
the edges.
Smart mask?
Hmm.
Where is smart mask?
They are
Oh,
next to your smart material.
Smart material? Oh, smart mask. I haven't used any of these. What do these do?
They do wonderful things.
I have not used these at all.
You just toss them into a black mask.
Good man, how you been? Got a new job yet? Not yet. Not yet. Okay, so you just throw this on top of the black mask?
Hmm.
Edge. You said like find an edge thing.
Yeah, you can do like edges. One that's pretty good, I would say, is like edges strong scratched.
Strong. Edges strong. Scratched.
And then
Okay.
in your 3D view, in the upper right hand corner of the 3D view, you can change your material to mask. And then you can
Material-
mess with some of the settings in that
Mm.
smart mask
material
to
to
get the edges
mask.
a little bit more fine.
Oh, right here. And then like change the balance of it.
Yeah, global balance and parameters and stuff until you can get kind of a decent sharp edge on it.
Oh, the white needs to be where the edges are, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Guess something kind of like that ish.
You can also reduce the texture in it as well if you need to. Get a little bit finer. But that's pretty good. And then the final thing would be the patina, and the patina is going to be like you could use a rust material and just change the color to the patina color. That's kind of that mustard yellow greenish. And then same thing, you could use an occlusion smart mask.
So add a fill layer, and you said, well, black mask and a smart mask.
Or if you look up, do you have a rust material?
I think there's. Here, let me see. Rust. I have a rusty metal that I think I'm. Or is this a built-in one or not? I think I've made some. There's some steel rust, and there's rusty metal. I think this is a smart material I made, and then there's
I
metal rust.
You can also download materials if you go to the icon at the very bottom on the left, the very left-hand panel.
Browse 3D or resources, 3D community assets.
Yep, and you can just download a bunch of materials from there.
I'll have to log in. Hold on, let me hide my stream. Okay, I think I'm in. Okay, yeah, I didn't even know you could do this. You said some kind of rust?
Yep, just look up whatever you want and just start downloading the SBAR files.
Oh shit. There's a bunch of stuff on here.
Indeed.
I need to start snagging some of this. Like a steel rust? Rust spots.
Any type of rust. I use Rust Fine for a lot of stuff.
Rust Fine? Is this one that you downloaded?
Yeah.
Rust. I'm not seeing a Rust Fine.
It's not a smart material, it's just a regular material.
Am I under smart materials?
Smart materials are the ones that have the beveled shape that it's on, and then regular materials are just the sphere.
I see. Let's see. Rust. Fine. Rust. Iron rust. Yeah, I don't see a rust fine.
Just put rust in,
Just rust.
and then scroll down past the first three. Rust Fine is right there.
Rust.
Third one over, the very top row.
Oh, here it is. Yeah. So, download. Okay, so that gave me that file. Then I just have to import it into Substance now? Import
Yeah, you put
resources?
it in your Substance shelf, wherever your shelf is stored in your
Oh, in my actual
materials.
folders?
Yep.
Is there an easy way to figure out where the hell that is?
Yeah, if you go into your properties, I believe.
Properties.
Or settings, it should tell you where the folder is. It's saving the shelf to.
Settings. Libraries?
Mm-hmm.
Documents. Let's see. Documents, Adobe. Substance Painter. Somewhere in here. Assets.
There should be a path. In general, if you go to general and scroll down, it should say shelf. Substance shelf somewhere in there.
General.
Yeah, if you go back to general settings
On Substance.
and painter,
Settings. Oh, general.
yeah, somewhere if you scroll down, it should say library or library locations is right there. And so your library is in
roaming
Documents, Adobe, Substance 3D Painter assets.
3D Painter assets. Okay, so right here. And it'll just be in materials, right? That I'm pulling this into?
Yep, you just toss that S bar into the material folder. It'll automatically update, and then you should have Fine Rust populate on your library. For those of you using Substance, that's how you do that.
So just pull this guy in. And there we go. I do have it. Yep, brought it right in.
So I would use that. Now, I'd just drag that onto your stack over on the right.
Yep.
And then change the colors to match that patina in the reference.
What is a patina? Is it the
It's the oxidation that happens from the metal over time. It looks kind of mustardy orangish in this picture, and it's on the inside of the key shapes.
inside of the key shapes?
It's, if I get my pointer, it's right here.
Oh, okay.
And it's also in set here, so you'd want to use something like an occlusion mask.
Okay. So let me go into this. I can change the color.
Yep. And you can just sample right off of that image.
Yeah, let me just get all this other shit out of the way. A million things open, and Discord doesn't even show up when I did that. Okay. Right off of that area. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that immediately looks way cooler. Rust Fine is almost equal to Metal Rust. Yeah, it's pretty close. You're talking about the one right here. It's pretty close.
Yeah. And then you can toss a
Black Mask, right?
yeah, like black mask, and then I would do something like an occlusion smart mask on it.
Smart Mask. Occlusion. There's Dust Occlusion and Occlusion Strong. They look pretty close.
You can mess with them because you can just, delete the mask if it's something that doesn't look quite right, and try different ones.
Mask. Let me go into the balance. Material. Yeah, you can see it coming through on right in these areas. And the curves pretty much.
So it kind of mimics what it's doing in the reference. And then the final thing I'd do is I would try to match the values of the colors. So your base color on the key here, the value on it is actually really, really low, pretty dark.
Yeah, like almost brownish.
And then your aluminum base is a very, very light. It's almost white as it cuts through on these sharp edges. And then the rust itself is fairly light too, or the oxidation patina.
Let's see. Pretty dark. Oh, that made some of the other shit that's on this.
Yeah, because right now all the colors are almost the same value, so it's I'm gonna adjust all of those layers to get the most out of it.
trying to figure out where this.
I bring the value up to like 0.2 maybe.
Point two. Oh no.
And then you've got all that extra crap that you can just disable, like the dirt and surface detail and stuff on
Yeah.
the smart material.
So that surface detail. I think it's edges damage. Oh, that made it hella dark.
Yes, the asset will occupy 1 centimeter on the screen. However, the benefit of doing this is
What's
you're learning a
on-
process. And the process is what's more important, because later, when you have to do something this big and needs to look good, you've already kind of figured it out. So
Yeah, I definitely just learned some new things about Substance. Like I hadn't messed with the smart mask at all yet. Practice is practice, it is indeed. Now I just gotta go back to redo all the art in the game to match, have fun. I mean, it'd be alright.
luckily, all it takes is just going back into Substance, tweaking a few things, and re-exporting the textures. So it's not.
Yeah, yeah, true. And luckily, there's not a lot of art in the game yet. I've mostly just been doing functionality. So, yeah, and then probably make the
Probably get that mask on the
the
aluminum as tight as you can get
yeah,
it, because
yeah.
it's just barely scratched.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Make it tighter. Where is that happening at? That's this one? Is it this one? Okay, yeah. Yeah. This one should probably be. What is this one right here? Oh, that's the spots, right? Forgot about that.
Or what you could do, if you really wanted to, you can just download on your phone. Although you'd need a key, but you can download Reality Scan and just scan it in photogrammetry and then load it into Unreal.
Yeah, I don't have a key like this. Use a photo of a real key with alpha map. Just snag all that. Yeah, probably a bit better there. It's not a lot of that poking through. And then
And then if you want to fine tune it a bit more, you can right click on that same mask.
the one with the aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
Right click
And then
on
you
it.
can add a paint layer.
Oh, and then
Yeah.
straight up paint
And then
it
you
in.
can just straight up paint it out with by setting your paint value to black.
Paint. The I don't see a paint value. There's a rust color. Am I on the wrong thing? No.
Just the value of your brush to black to paint out, and then white to paint it in.
I guess this metal color value? Oh, it wouldn't be that, would it?
On your brush itself, the very bottom
Oh,
should have an alpha or a paint value. Oh,
this one.
no.
Paint. Gives me a
It's in
rust
your-
color.
Non-metal color. There should be a value somewhere on. Oh, you have. I think you have to go to your brushes. So clear your filter on your masks,
Okay.
and then go to your paintbrush.
Brushes.
Yeah, and then just click a brush that's kind of like a dirt brush or something that's kind of scattery. It'll make kind of a broken up edge, and just double click on that, and then on the right side you should have a slider that you can change the value of the brush from white or black.
From white or black. Yeah, I'm not seeing that. All I have is this rust, or this rust color.
I can't tell because your head's
it's-
right in the way.
Oh, here, let me move my head. Oh, wrong thing. Move my head over here. Yeah. So there's rust color, but I'm guessing it's because it has this rust fine in the grayscale, even on this paint layer that I just added that isn't on the rust fine layer. I'm guessing it's because of that, right?
You may have to like clear. It should give you the brush property.
The brush property?
Yeah, the brush property should be somewhere in the details. You open up substance. Because you should be able to set, when you're on the paint layer, you should be able to set the alpha value of your brush. It should have a slider that goes from 1 to 0.
There's an alpha right here. There's hardness, shape, dynamic stroke,
So,
stencil, grayscale.
yeah, because I'm on my brush and I grab something like charcoal.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I add a black mask and I add a paint layer, see the grayscale value here?
Yeah, so
When
my
I'm on my paint?
yeah, my grayscale has that rust fine in it, so I guess I just gotta clear that then, right?
Yeah, clear that out.
Okay, there we go. Now I have it. Yeah, that's what it was.
And then you can change that to black and paint out all of the aluminum parts you don't want on the key.
Oh, the ones that I don't want. Oh yeah,
And then you can change it to white
and paint in
add
some.
in to areas that you think need a little bit more.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Well, I could probably also do the same thing with like alphas, right? Like grab an alpha and then just throw on some.
Yep.
Because I feel like that would be easier for me than painting, because I can't paint worth a shit. At least for making it look not stupid.
Yeah, I mean, all you're really doing here is you're just kind of having a little artistic license where you're adding in finer details. Again, yeah, it's all about the practice and not necessarily the result at this point.
Yeah. Yeah, with the alpha,
Just
I
so
can
you know
kind of
you can
add
do it.
in. I can add in more around these edges.
And again, I mean, just like anything else, you'll find what you like as far as a favorite tool. And another trick, if you want to get a straight edge, you can click, hold shift and click, and it'll make a straight line.
Hold shift and click and drag.
Click, then hold shift, then move your mouse somewhere else, then click. It'll make a straight line.
Oh. Click, hold shift, and then move the mouse.
You can move anywhere, and then while holding shift still, you can click. It's like in
Click.
Photoshop. It'll make a straight line from one point
Oh,
to
like
the other.
that.
Yeah. The other trick too is like if you're gonna straight line like that, you can go to your 2D view on your UVs and click shift along the UV seams because it's gonna be easier to do a straight line on UVs than it is in 3D view.
So you said in 2D view?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there an auto rotate texture every time you click? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's built into the brush, so you can actually change those settings on the brush itself as well. The jitter, the random rotation, random size, spacing, all of that's customizable on every brush in the settings if you scroll up.
Let's see, where was that just doing that at? Okay. Yeah, I know I had seen this straight line thing, but I didn't know how the hell to use it. I didn't even know this is how it worked.
Yeah. That'll save you a lot of time because trying to make a straight line by hand, you'll be sitting there for hours.
Yeah, I know I had seen this straight line thing, but I didn't know how the hell to use it. I didn't even know this is how it worked.
That'll save you a lot of time because trying to make a straight line by hand, you'll be sitting there for hours.
Oh, where the hell is this thing at? Right there. Where is this one? There.
Oh, substance fun. The other thing that you could probably do that would add in a little bit more character to the key is you can actually create another actually you can drag out another copy of the brushed aluminum.
Okay.
And then
Aluminum.
just single out the normal.
Aluminum. Aluminum brushed. Throw this guy up here. And then on the where are we at? The base?
And just You can put it. I think you can put it anywhere because it's. But it's not going to overwrite the color. We're going to turn all the color and roughness and everything off. All you really want is just the normal or height information from it. The brushed or brushed steel, maybe it's not aluminum. Whatever had that brushed texture.
I think it was this one, right? Metal. Oh, metal
Well,
brush.
that looks okay.
Oh, I just turned it off.
That's fine.
Oh, there it is.
I'm gonna say it gave it and all you really want is the normal and the height from it.
Normal and height.
Everything else you can disable because you want to mimic kind of and then what I would do is I'd toss another black mask on that once you've got your normal and height information out and put a another fill layer and then another grunge or dirt layer on that. So
Black
that it's
mask.
not consistent, but those marks are kind of random. And
Fill
what you're doing is
layer.
you're kind of simulating the keyware in different places.
And you said another smart mat or another noise texture, like a grunge texture.
Yeah, I'd put like a. You probably turn off the height. That's why it's giving that weird results.
Let's see. The height. Okay. Grunge.
And then the other thing you can do is you can go to your base in your layers option. It says base color on the drop down. You can change that to normal. And then you can reduce the overall normal on the right side.
On the layer we just added.
Yeah.
The aluminum base, you said. Okay, what was
So
the
you
other thing?
So in the layers, it says base color on drop down in the upper left part of the layers section.
Oh, this?
Yeah, and just put it on normal. So now you're editing just the normals on the
Okay.
layers. And then on the right side, on that aluminum base that you put, you can change the blending mode and the strength. So you can change the 100 on drop down to something like 50 or 40 until it looks good. So it blends in a bit better.
What do you think, like a
There's a
multiply?
slider. I'd leave it on normal still.
Normal?
Yeah, and I just mess with the strength below that, the 100, and just change it down. Where it's just kind of barely there. It's subtle. But that adds a little bit more character to the key, especially with light and stuff. And once it gets in Unreal, you'll notice roughness and light a lot more.
Yeah, I kind of hate how dark Substance is. Like the lighting is.
Change your environment.
Yeah, there's a. Or yeah, you can change the whole entire thing, right? How do you do that?
Yep. In your display settings, instead of panorama, which is default, I usually use Studio 3 because that's going to give you accurate color.
Panorama. Studio 3. Oh, that got darker.
Shift and I think it's shift right click to drag to change your
Yeah.
rotate your environment. I don't know.
Yeah. Now it looks darker. Everything is pitch black now. On the key.
Yeah. And then you probably want to adjust the values a little bit more because that's accurate color. That's actually what it's gonna, the best representation of what it'll look like.
Okay. You figure out where the hell all that black is coming from.
Probably because the value is a little too low.
This one right here, the bronze at the bottom. Where did that color go?
Actually, it looks like it's a metallic value. You've got a metallic value on something. Because as soon as you turn it off, try enabling and disabling your layers again. One of your layers has a metallic or roughness that's super high.
I think it's aluminum base. Talking about that's making it really shiny.
Yeah, and dark.
Yeah. Using HDRI on a cloudy day. This
It
one,
just-
aluminum base only has normal. Oh, but the
But
finish
there's
brush
extra-
linear.
Yeah, it's a smart mask, so there's other things in there that you gotta disable.
Just turn off the roughness. Okay, that helps. But the base metal is still pretty dark. The bronze, this is also making it go dark. The bronze right here. Oh, that's the whole thing. This guy? Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, one of those you turned off a little while ago and the key came back to normal. Just means it had a really high metallic or roughness value, or both.
Okay, so some of these masks are pitch black now. I figure out where that's happening. This one, aluminum brushed. Oh, that's the one we're on now. Right, no. Nope, it's still on. Still on this. Somewhere. Turn off all of these and see what I get.
It's probably in the aluminum brushed folder.
The aluminum brushed.
If you need easier visibility on the folders themselves, you can right click on the folder
Mhm.
layer and set a color. And then that way anything in
Ah.
the folder will also be a color, so you can tell what's inside of it.
Yeah, that helps. Time to
Time to
delete all
delete all and
start
start again.
No way. No way.
I mean, actually, this would work just fine. But
How come this one's not doing the same thing? These ones marked everything on the side, and this one is not doing that. When I change the
it's
color,
not in a folder.
and it's got a folder, and then when I open it, there's stuff inside of it.
You gotta right click on the layer and sun color.
Oh, is that what it is? I gotta. Oh,
Not the
that is what
folder
it
itself.
is. Yep.
Yeah.
That is what it is. So yeah, every time I hide the visibility of the bronze, all that black goes away. But the black seems to be whatever this gray mask is. Wherever that. Oh, it's this one. It's the top one. Okay.
Mhm.
So it's the
So
very.
inside the top folder, there's an additional layer that's causing that. It just needs to be turned off. Would be my guess.
Which one? Scratches? Levels? There's still some harsh blackness.
Yeah, the scratches layer is what's causing it. So you just have to change the 100%, move that down lower, like reduce the intensity of it.
Yeah, there's still some harsh blackness coming from somewhere though that's not in this folder. I'm not sure where. Is that just it can't be just shadows. It only goes
That looks
away.
good.
Yeah, it only
That looks
goes
good.
away though. When I turn
It's got some of that scratchiness in there. It's got the rust in there. It's got the old metal type patina.
Hell yeah. Is it just the lighting causing where I'm seeing all that? It seems to go away when I change the angle. I think it's just
Yeah,
the
it's
lighting.
Yeah, it's just the environment. But the main thing is just you want this type of environment so you can actually see what the actual values and colors is going to be once it's in Unreal.
Yeah. Gonna increase this for a second to see. Yeah, if I boost that exposure, yeah, I guess it is just the lighting.
The last thing to do is on the normal, on your aluminum layer that you just did, change the. You need to change it to be triplanar projection.
Oh, on
instead of
the
UV projection.
let's see, on this guy.
And the reason you're going to do that is because it's showing your seams when you
On
move the
the
light across it.
scratches.
Yeah, aluminum base and all
Triplanar.
that, change it to triplanar.
Aluminum base. Triplanar. I think all that's on triplanar now.
It's copper. You could add in some green like fuzz to replicate the copper. Normally does when it oxidizes. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with that patina. You would just need to adjust that rust color to match the mustard greenish patina.
Yeah, where this rust fine.
Mm-hmm.
Rust color. We go hella green with it.
Yeah, because it looks. I mean, it looks like an off mustard.
We go hella green with it. Let me look at the picture. Yeah, a little bit. I guess more.
It's yellow greenish.
Yeah. Pretty close.
You can also change the technical parameters on, or the
Was that a material seam? There is a seam right here. Which one is that one from? Is it on the rust? Triplanar? Yeah. Yep. What were you saying?
I'd have to see where the seam is, but you can add in a paint layer and paint it out. Oh yeah, nobody will ever see that.
Yeah, that thing inside there.
Nobody's gonna see that.
Close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. What? What does that mean? Let me bump that exposure back up again for a second to kind of see how that. Still not quite satisfied with that rust color. Stands out kind of hard right now.
Yeah, you can reduce the value of it a little bit. Like if you want to, the other thing that's useful to do is change your material. Instead of looking at material, change it to base color.
Base color? Oh, yeah,
And
that's
start
useful.
matching your values, because your values generally are way off, but you want them to be close to the same.
Start again is better. It is a saying from the 20th century that my father used quite often. Oh, I've never heard that one. So yeah, you're saying to kind of match this closer to like the other the colors that are kind of around it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But that kind of gives you an idea of what your actual color is doing.
Something more, I guess, right around there-ish. How does that look on material? Not too bad.
Me, I'm a nobody.
The metal is also too smooth and shiny. How is the metal looking over here? Yeah, the metal over here is pretty rough. Oh, whoops, it went away. I clicked my. Why do they put these buttons on the side of the mouse? I hate those buttons. Yeah, the metal is kind of shiny. Who is the mysterious husbando that is guiding Carrie through this? Carrie doesn't allow just nobodies in Discord voice.
If you want instant awesomeness, you can just grab a metal imperfections from Bridge.
I think
Bring that in and toss it on the roughness channel.
I might already have some in here, maybe. I have one that I've brought in. Imperfection fingerprints. That's not. Well, actually, it is a key.
That's true.
And then on the the base color.
No, just make a new layer,
Oh, new
a
layer.
new fill layer, and then put that in the roughness channel and just single out the roughness.
Roughness.
And then you can kind of adjust
Oh,
the
that-
intensity of that layer in your roughness.
that actually kind of helped it a lot.
Yeah.
So, like the this
Blend mode and all
yeah.
that, but you got to be in the roughness instead of normal. You got to be in the roughness channel in your layers.
right roughness. Bro, that is a good magic trick. What's a good magic trick? Okay, that's looking a lot closer.
The other thing you want to do, move that roughness layer below your aluminum layer, because your scratched aluminum is shiny where the key is rough.
Okay.
Move it below it in the stack.
Maybe move it below the metal brushed, because that one's
Yeah,
shiny.
wherever you've got that nice bright metallic color, you want that to be shiny where the key is rough.
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Yep. And the other trick too is like in changing your material view mode in your viewport to roughness to kind of see the overall how it looks.
Roughness.
So anything white's going to be, shiny, and anything towards the black end's going to be, or sorry, anything that's white is going to be rough, super rough. Anything black's going to be shiny.
Yeah, so yeah, kind of like where the edgeware stuff is.
So that's just how you check your roughness values to make sure it's looking decently.
Hell yeah. The
Hell
fingerprint
yeah.
roughness? Yeah, the fingerprint roughness helped a lot. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's looking a lot better now. Someone's gonna inspect the hell out of this key in the game. They're gonna be like, I'm gonna look at this key with a microscope.
Should hold up to scrutiny.
Hell yeah. Yeah, a lot of damn work went in the key.
Yeah,
I think that's pretty damn good to me.
yeah. If you want to get super fancy, you could then add in a height layer
Height layer?
and then start painting in some alphas on the height layer to make some normal information,
Oh
like
yeah.
embellishments and flourishes and stuff on
Yeah.
the key.
Yeah, I've started doing that on like basically everything I do in Substance now. So like another fill layer and then
Yep.
just doing height stuff. Or
Yep.
a black mask and then paint layer. It's kind of how I've been doing it.
You can also add, like, once you've got a height layer, you can add an anchor to that mask. And then you can add in micro details on your other layer masks and use that anchor point as a reference. And then your other masks that have like the smart mask and stuff will actually pick up the height information that you painted in and put the edges, edgeware and stuff on the height information too, and occlusion.
A lot of that went right over my head.
Yeah, basically, if you have a height layer that you're normally painting in height details,
Yeah.
you know, you're painting in normal information, you have to use a mask, you know, to paint it out and in.
Yeah.
There's something called an anchor point. If you right click on a mask and you say add anchor point,
So like just on my black mask or one of the other smart masks?
on the mask that you're using to paint in and out your height details.
Oh, okay, okay.
All an anchor point does is it's a point of reference for anything else to copy it.
Add anchor point right here at the bottom. Okay, I
And
have
so what-
seen these in some smart materials, I think.
Yeah, because what that's going to do is you can then go into other smart masks that you've created on other layers, turn
Mhm.
on the micro details, and then as a reference, you can reference that anchor point that you just put on that height,
Oh, okay, okay, I see what you're
and
saying.
it'll pick up everything that you painted into that height layer.
So, like, where is, let me see. So, where did we add that? There is a, I know I've seen micro details before.
It's in the mask itself. You have to
Yeah.
look from, they're all over the place depending on the mask, and then you just have to change it to true. And then you have to scroll down to the bottom of the mask details where it says normal or height, because it gives you two options. And from there you set it to anchor.
Yeah, I'm not seeing micro details on any of the masks that we added. Or there's two masks that are on here.
You have to click not the mask itself, but you have to click the
The
effect.
okay,
Yeah.
the effect. Okay, no micro details.
See, you guys don't understand, but this key is the game.
It is. Not a model of the lock. Missing finger marks. This key better be a huge weapon in game. Betty ruins it by making texture 256. Yes, that's exactly what it's gonna be. It's just one pixel. Yeah, man. How are you gonna play the game without the key?
No key, no game. So extra love and care needs to be put into it.
Exactly.
I don't know. What if he wanted you to like do something like Skyrim, and when you pick up an item, you can inspect it and twirl it around in your viewport?
You could.
Because then you want a decent texture on it, right? You never know how it's going to be used or what you're going to do down the road.
Okay, I finally found a micro detail on the curvature. And set that to true, and then you
Yeah, and
set
then you scroll down to
the
the bottom and set the anchor point. The anchor point, by the way, has to be below your effect. So if you have your anchor point set to a layer that's on the top of the stack, it can't pick it up. It needs to be below everything else. And so
Okay.
that's generally why I paint my height maps on a fill layer that's at the very bottom of the stack.
Okay, so move this fill layer to the very bottom.
Yeah, because it'll only pick up what's below it.
Okay. So on this curvature, micro detail was turned on. I don't see an anchor reference thing. What is this one, right? Yeah. Where did it go? Use micro detail, true.
And then scroll all the way down.
All the way to the
Now that it's
bottom.
turned on, scroll down to the bottom of the options. Not on your layers, but your effect that you currently have selected.
Yeah, I'm at the bottom of it.
And then it should have a normal input or a height input, depending on what you.
Oh, there's a
Enabled.
micro normal and a micro height.
Yeah, so click on that and change that to your anchor point. So a uniform color, change that.
Anchor. How do I change it to? I'm just seeing like textures. Fill layer 2 mask.
Anchor points. So you see resources. Look at anchor points.
Oh, I see right here. Yep, there it is. There it is.
And then you might have to also invert the levels that it produces below it.
Yeah, so this invert right here.
Yeah, you have to click invert because since the map you're painting is black to white, like black mask with white paint, it's inverted. So then you have to invert the levels to get it to show up properly on the edges.
Okay, so that brought in a bunch of the aluminum and other places though, like not in the middle of the key now.
Yeah, because you put the anchor point on the aluminum layer itself. What I'm saying is I usually put that anchor point on a brand new.
It's on a brand new fill layer.
Is that on a brand new fill layer?
Yeah. Yep, there's nothing on this fill layer yet.
What anchor point are you using? Fill layer 2 mask. Is there another one?
Nope.
Fill layer 2 mask. Yeah, it shouldn't. If there's nothing in the mask, then there shouldn't be anything to reference.
Well, the only thing is in the paint layer we have a dirt spots thing selected,
You have a
but I
metal
haven't
brush
painted.
curvature in there. You gotta get rid of that.
So in the this
Oh
thing.
yeah. It says metal brush curvature. It's referencing that on the anchor point.
Yeah, this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we just added.
Okay, so that's the reference. Yeah, if there's nothing in the black mask, it shouldn't be producing any micro details.
Yeah, there's nothing in the black mask yet. You can see the black mask is completely black. Nothing has been painted onto it yet.
Oh, the micro height is on uniform color. Change that to a mask as well.
So change it to the anchor point.
The anchor point as well, yep. And then invert the levels.
Levels. I don't see an invert for that one.
Do the levels drop down above the micro height? And invert.
Levels. Oh, yeah, right here. Right.
Mhm.
So, this is what I should have inverted before. I clicked the. Where was it?
Yeah.
This invert right here.
Thing.
This thing.
Yeah. Change that back.
Oh, I see. There's multiple inverts, so I need to invert this. Okay. Then now, if I...
Now when you paint on that layer, it will then add in the detail based on your based on a black to white value. It'll add in those extra details.
Gotcha. Interesting. Will it just like, I guess in some places it would just like straight up, well, I need to change my height too, I guess, right?
Yeah,
No.
you gotta single out the height channel and then drop that or raise it. Probably drop it because you're gonna be pushing into the key with your patterns.
Yeah. I see like subtle changes. Look right in here. Okay, yeah, there it goes.
But that's how you do that, and then that's how you can
Okay.
add in extra detail and stuff that isn't modeled in that you want to capture still. And sometimes it's best to do this rather than actually model out stuff if you're baking, especially if you're baking in things like that are set into the model, like screws or holes, because when you go to bake them out with a low poly model, that bake is going to get skewed because the low poly model doesn't have the same topology as the high poly. And so it's trying to project it as best it can onto low poly. And what you end up having is the rays bounce and you get this skewed image of what was supposed to be a bolt or something that's recessed into the high poly that's now baked onto the low poly. So it's better just to not model that stuff out, save yourself the time if you're doing the baking traditional method, and just add in those details on a height layer in Substance instead.
Yeah.
That way you get a real nice clean bolt or indent.
So it
But
seems
you
like
could grab huh? Go ahead.
seems like this is mostly just getting rid of some of the like silver parts.
Are you you're doing a paint layer?
Yeah, paint layer on the black
paint-
mask.
Yeah, paint on the actual fill layer itself, the black mask.
Oh. Like that. No.
Because if you're painting white on that black mask, it should show your height. Oh, the other thing to do is go to your layers, change. So on your layers, change
Oh,
the
right here.
brightness to height,
Alright, there we go.
and then on the height for this channel that you're painting on, make sure it's normal.
Alright, right here.
The blend mode is normal.
Blend mode. Oh, this is not normal.
And then all the channels above that need to be normal as well, because you don't want them overriding your height layer at the bottom.
Normal. 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 And normal. Okay. Yeah, it's still kind of doing the same thing. It's just kind of like getting rid of it's just getting rid of areas rather than painting in any kind of height. Too much knowledge, my brain is hurt.
Well, because you're still painting on a.
Oh, on the paint layer instead of the black mask?
Yeah, I mean, to really see if you're getting the height, go to the fill layer and bump like the height all the way down to the left towards the black. Because my guess is there's still a layer that's overriding that height layer that's not allowing it to show through.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. Oh, the
Yeah,
very
so there's-
top one here.
Yeah, there's still a
Let's see,
layer
that's
that's
normal.
masking it.
Everything else is on normal. Let's see. Let me try that again. Nope, same thing. Yep. And they're all set to normal. Oh, if there's something in here, scratch. Does the things inside of folders all need to be normal as well?
No, if you set the folder, it should set all of the children in the folder.
Okay.
The other thing you could do is just go through and make sure that all the height channels are disabled in the subsequent layers, because you don't necessarily need the height, you just need the normal information from
Let's see.
them.
Height.
And my guess is it's going to be the aluminum at the very top.
This guy.
Yeah, the aluminum folder.
Aluminum. Scratches. Nope, there's no height on that one. The Rust Fine has height on it. This guy doesn't have height on it. The roughness doesn't have height on it. This one doesn't have any height. The bronze has height. Oh, okay.
Bronze.
Bronze. It was bronze.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Cool. Now you can fix your height layer and
Okay, is there a way to undo things that I've done on a black mask?
you can paint it out, or you can delete the paint layer and add a new one in.
Delete. Yeah.
And then you can change the height value to something more
Paint.
suitable in the fill layer. Now that you're getting the information.
There we go. Now it works. Right, or let me go here. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I appreciate. Yeah. And this takes into consideration of like the curvature and stuff that we added, right?
Right. So any masks that you have referencing it, if
Hell
it's
yeah.
if it meets the threshold, it will add in the additional masks.
Yeah, so like right
Patina
he-
occlusion and yeah. Like if you took an alpha right now and you stamped like the cross alpha into the key handle.
let's see.
Somewhere, it should pick it up.
Just grab this guy. Yeah, so like these masks right here, I guess it won't go on, but it'll go on. Oh, there it is. I guess it's just curved. Oh, it's like moving it.
Hmm?
Yeah, like I stamped this way, and it stamps a completely different way.
Change your mode. So instead of on your brush, you can actually change the plane in which it's stamping. If you scroll up from grayscale, it should. Although I'm about 40 seconds behind you, so mind.
Yeah. Try
But
to-
in the brush properties, it should say the space in which you're painting. There's UV space, there's object space, there's camera space, alignment, tangent, planar,
This guy
and can change that. The alignment.
to
And you can also change the space.
change the. What should I change the alignment to?
So you can change it to camera, and then wherever your camera is facing and you paint, it's going to paint directly as it's shown on the camera. And you can also paint on the UV too, so you can put these stamps on the 2V view and the UV as well. But camera, generally what you see is what you get in the viewport. And then you have to change the object space.
Size space to viewport.
Yeah, viewport.
Interesting. Yeah, it still
And then you
shifts
can
it
also
around.
turn
But
on backface culling so that it doesn't accidentally like
stamp on the other side.
stamp on the other side, or yeah.
Yeah, that's got to be like my biggest complaint with Substance is like when I'm trying to do what is it, the polyfill thing. If you try to poly like I forget which one it is.
Oh, you know why it's flipping around and doing all that crazy shit?
Why is that?
It's because you're using a jitter brush. Go to your brush and just select normal.
Select a normal.
Yeah, just select a normal brush, like a default whatever.
Something that's not an alpha.
Yeah, just double click on a default brush in your brush palette.
Part.
In your brushes, yeah. Not anything like like basic hard is fine.
Let's see. Basic hard.
Yeah, because the rest of them actually have a size, flow, and angle jitter set to them.
Yeah.
So every time you make a paint stroke, it'll randomly offset the size, the flow, and the rotation. So what you want to do is you just want to grab a basic hard brush and then set your alpha.
Gotcha. So yeah. Basic hard and then choose an alpha.
And then I'll show you one more trick after you paint a once you actually paint a shape into the key.
Let me try to find it. That's painting really, really hard. Pull the height up.
If it's painting too deep, change the alpha value on your brush.
Alpha value on the brush.
From black, yeah, down towards the black end of the value, so it's not painting as harshly.
Oh, it's on white right now.
Yeah, you're gonna change it all the way, your brush value all the way down.
All the way down.
Yeah, I usually like keep it almost black.
Okay, yeah, that's a
On the value.
lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, because one is like maximum.
Yeah, it's way better.
And then once you put your shape into the key handle,
Key handle?
or wherever you're going to put the shape, the other trick that you can do is you add a slight blur filter to that height layer, and that will reduce additionally reduce like the harshness transitions.
Blur filter on the black mask.
Yeah, so you just add another effect to the fill layer too. Right click and
Oh, on the fill layer itself or on the black mask?
Yeah, on the black mask of the fill layer.
Okay. So add
A filter,
add filter,
and then select blur.
blur, just regular blur.
Yep. And then you just put a real low value in for that blur.
Let's see, blur. Oh, a what value? Low value.
Yeah, just a real low value.
Like how low is real low?
Like 0.02.
0.02. Okay. Because it was at 0.5. Those seem pretty low.
Yeah, 0.02 to 0.1. All that really does is it's going to eliminate that really harsh transition on your alpha stamps. And it makes it more believable.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been doing some alpha stamping, but I haven't done any of this stuff with it. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've been doing some alpha stamping, but I haven't done any of this stuff with it. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
All right, now you're Substance Painter Master.
Damn right. Damn right. Although I'm probably gonna forget some of this.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect. So does repetition.
Yeah. The knowledge
You
is
can
there,
always-
but there'll be some mistakes.
No, you can always pull this project back up to and say, "What the heck did I do?"
Yeah, that's the cool thing about streaming this is that I can always go back and rewatch it. And yeah, and the project.
Mm-hmm. See, the folks don't know. I just dumped probably about 4 years worth of knowledge in 30 minutes.
Useful knowledge.
And now I've given away all of my tricks. So
Now it's just up to them to do what they want with it. Hell yeah. Moisture. Hell yeah. That seems like a pretty damn done key to me.
yeah, I think it'll work.
Hell yeah.
As long as it opens doors, that's the main part.
It shall indeed open a door. Going back into door hell, man. I just got out of it.
No. Yep, you'll import that into Unreal and be like, damn, man, that's a damn good key.
Yeah, man. It's good. It's the highlight of the game. People are gonna buy the game for the key.
You should the cover art should just be the key.
Probably. It probably actually wouldn't be that bad of a cover art. A key and a door.
It has so much of a deeper meaning.
I bet there's already a horror game out there that has a cover art with just a key.
Probably.
Alright, export this bad boy. Then I'll probably hop off and get some food.
Yeah, lunch sounds like a good idea.
So something like a key I don't need subsurface scattering on, right?
No. Subsurface is only going to be for anything that has light bounce around inside it. So your leaves, skin,
Yeah.
thin membranes, candles.
Oh yeah, I probably should make some candles actually. I hadn't thought of. I don't know. Would a candle be in an asylum? Maybe in some places.
It'd be in a horror game.
Yeah, it'd be in a horror game. That's true.
If the asylum has no electricity, I would probably wager that anybody that's visited it afterwards brought a candle or at least a flashlight.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah,
Or as
people
people
love.
over there on the other side of the pond call a torch.
Yeah, I mean, people love visiting abandoned places and tearing it up.
Or here you go. Here's something for your backstory. You had people go there to contact the ghosts and they brought candles. Not just any candles, those stupid little tea lights.
Tea lights? What are tea lights?
Look it up.
Let's see what a tea light is. Is it spelled like tea? Like sweet tea?
Yeah, like a tea.
Tea light. Oh, these things.
And they left those all over the place.
These are little cheap ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. The little occult candles.
Yeah, because I don't see anybody spending like big bucks on those big fatty candles just to bring them and abandon them in a rundown location.
Yeah, nah. Hell yeah. Alright, man. I appreciate all the help. I'm gonna try to soak in that knowledge.
Dude.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, peace out, all. I'm getting some lunch.
Alright, see you, man.
See ya.
Alright, yep. We are gonna call it here. So, let me just close this guy out. Let me move my head back over here. And let's see. So, I appreciate everyone for hanging out. We made a badass key. And